welcome to Dpad Experience presents Marvel Champions. Oh, happy day. I got in the mail today Spider-Ham and Spider, but right now we're doing Spider-Ham. I was really looking forward to these two today. I've been tracking the purchase. I subscribe to Team Covenant, so I am not affiliated with them in any way, but I do love supporting some local comic book shops. They allow a subscription service. I never have to worry about ordering a booster pack. I never have to worry about ordering an expansion pack. They just charge me and ship it, and I get it, and I'm really, really happy with the service. So today we got Spider-Ham. Not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about Spider-Ham. This is obviously a fun character, but, you know, I think there could have been some other choices. I have no idea what's in this pack. I don't like spoilers. So even when it comes to movies, I don't watch spoilers. I don't like to read anything about that. I do check up on some of the cards, but, you know, I really don't know what his abilities are. I don't know what the cards that are in here are. So let's take a look at them together. I'm opening this for the first time. All right. So we have our poster as usual here. We have our sealed deck of cards. There's our Spider-Ham. Let's put this to the side. Let's see what the poster is. All right. So, just like on the front, Spider-Ham right there. Let's see what he does. All right. New keyword, patrol. We know that. Piercing. Requirement. We know a lot of this stuff. Villainous. I forget I haven't used villainous in a while, so let's read this. When a minion with the villainous keyword activates, give it a face down boost card. All right, so a minion with the villainous gets a face down boost card. All right, I just haven't seen the one in a while. New rule, gesture effects. Right here. Any card effect that instructs the player to perform a physical gesture as part of the card's abilities, such as someone giving such as giving someone a high five, is entirely optional. It's for fun. All right, so I see Spider-Ham is going to be playing into just being silly. All right, it could be fun. Spider-Ham come with a Justice deck. I didn't know that. So the more dangerous Spider-Ham is in, the cartoonier he becomes, with his spider nonsense ability providing versatile tune counters whenever he takes damage. While Spider-Ham can spend two tune counters as wild resources, many of his strongest cards require tune counters to operate. Interesting. Okay. Finding a balance between risking Spider-Ham's hide to generate tune counters and recovering as Peter Porker is key to success, and the situation becomes too dire. High five Captain Americat into play for assistance. Oh, I see what you did there. Americat. Wiggle to safety using cartoon physics, or ensure the villain's plans are hogwashed with a mighty pow, bam, whack, smack, or boink. With the Justice aspect, call upon fellow Web Warrior characters, Lady Spider, Spider-Man, Pavitier Prabhakar, for aid. Seek out other villain schemes one way or another. I love that card. Take away the element of surprise, and when the goings gets tough, even the odds to turn. All right, so I see what's going on here a little bit. So Spider-Ham is going to be getting some tune counters, which he needs in order to play, or I can use as a wild resource. Interesting. So again, I have no idea what's in this deck. I'm ready to be surprised. Let me put my trash to the side. All right. So here he is, Spider-Ham. No, don't fall. Now they're all gonna fall. This is like a thing that happens in all of my videos. But I like them. It just looks so nice. All right. So let's take a look at Peter Porker. Wow, he's got a 5 recovery. Okay. Cartoon power. Response. After you make a basic recovery, place 1 tune counter on Peter Porker. All right, so I'm going to want to be recovering in order to gain tune counters. 6 hand size, 12 hit points. Wow, very strong. All right, very weak on this side though. So 2 thwart, 1 attack, 1 defense. Each tune counter in Spider Ham can be spent as if it were a wild resource. Do like that. Spider Nonsense response. After Spider Ham takes any amount of damage, place a tune counter on him. Okay. So, I guess defense is out of the way for the most part with Spider Ham because I kind of want to take damage so that I can gain tune counters. And I guess he wants to be flipping a lot. So, like, I want to take damage to get tune counters, flip over to Peter Porker, heal for a lot, and get a tune counter again. So with me, with Justice being one of my favorite decks, I'm kind of down with that. All right, we have 1 copy of Captain Americat. Who are you? You are a 3-cost ally, 2 thwart, 2 attack. Response: after Captain Americat enters play, give someone a high 5, place 1 tune counter on your identity, and shuffle 1 Spider Ham card from your discard pile into your deck. All right, so this is basically a gotta get you out. We have 2 copies of Ham It Up, 0-cost event. Hero action: remove 1 threat from a scheme for each tune counter on Spider Ham. All right, so I'm going to want to get tune counters on a lot, and maybe save them to play things like Ham It Up. All right, we have 1 copy of Hogwashed, 1-cost event. Hero action: remove 1 tune counter from Spider Ham. Loudly read this card's flavor text. Where's the flavor text? Oh, I see. Pow, bam, whack, smack, or boink. Choose to either deal 5 damage to a minion or remove 5 threat from a side scheme. All right, so a bit situational. I guess that's why there's only 1 copy in there, because if there's no side scheme or minion out, it's kind of useless. We have 1 copy of I Don't Think So, 1-cost event. Hero interrupt: when you reveal a card from the encounter deck, remove 1 tune counter from Spider Ham. Say, I don't think so, in your best Spider Ham voice. Cancel the effects of the card and discard it. All right, so 1 cost to cancel the... What am I canceling? I'm canceling the effects of the card. Oh, all right. Yeah, I do love those cards. Got it. All right. We have 2 copies of Petulant Pig, 0-cost event. I wonder if this is the attack version. Stick your tongue at the villain. The villain attacks you. Draw 3 cards. Okay. All right. So I guess I can do this to get some tune counters. We have 3 copies of Web Swinging Pig, or Swinging Pig, Swinging Web Pig. My dyslexia is in full effect. All right. 3-cost event. Cartoon attack. Hero action. Attack. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. Confuse the enemy. Ooh, I love this. I love this, especially with how much I'm going to be wanting to flip. 6 damage and a confuse. That's pretty solid. I'm guessing this is a location. Oh no, this is support. The Daily Beagle. Oh yeah, it is a location. Alter Ego action. Exhaust the Daily Beagle. Place 1 tune counter on Peter Porker. Oh, this is a must. This is a must play. Got to get this out. 2 copies of Cartoon Physics. 1-cost event is an upgrade. When your identity would take any amount of damage, discard this card. Wiggle your body and prevent all but 1 of that damage. All right, when your identity would take any amount of damage, discard this, prevent... Oh, okay. So if I were to take 6, I only take 1 damage. Nice. Nice. Oh, and again, that goes into him wanting to take damage and then being able to flip over to mitigate the damage. Very interesting. 2-cost upgrade, huge wooden hammer. Spider Ham gets Spider Ham gets +1 attack. When here's the interrupt. When Spider Ham makes a basic attack, exhaust huge wooden hammer and remove 1 tune counter from Spider Ham. Spider Ham gets +2 for that attack. Okay, so this gives him a +1 to attack. And if I remove a tune counter, it goes to +2. Nice. I guess that evens out his only 1 attack. And the last one we have, 2-cost upgrade, organic webbing. I'm guessing this is the thwart. Yep, the thwart version of it. Spider Ham gets +1 thwart. exhaust organic webbing and remove 1 toon counter. Oh, no, it's not. Exhaust organic webbing and remove 1 toon counter from Spider-Ham. Ready Spider-Ham, and he gains aerial trait until the end of the phase. All right, so more cards that are taking advantage of aerial. Let's see what the Justice cards we got are, because I'm a big fan of Justice. A Web Warrior, Lady Spider. 4-cost ally. You better do something good. You are a 2 thwart, 2 attack, 4 health. Each of those have 2 consequential damage. Response: after Lady Spider thwarts and removes threat from a scheme, if you control another Web Warrior, remove an equal amount of threat from a different scheme. All right, so obviously, I'm going to be playing this with a Web Warrior, so yeah, she's pretty good. She can remove threat from 2 different schemes. We have Spider-Man. I don't know how to say this, so I'm sorry. Pavitir Prabhakar. 3-cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 1 consequential damage on each with a 3 health. Response: after Spider-Man enters play, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each Web Warrior you control, including Spider-Man. All right, so we're just removing threat. Love that. We have 3 copies of Even the Odds. 2-cost event. It is a thwart. Requirement: must use an energy to play this. Hero action: remove 1 threat per player from each side scheme. Deal 1 damage to the villain for each side scheme defeated this way. Okay, not bad. Especially since I like to play, I think they said it was in here, didn't they? Whatever, we'll find it. One way or another. I like to play one way or another. We have 2 copies of Great Responsibility. We've had this since the beginning of the game. I've never really used this card. So let's take a look at what it does again. 0-cost event. When any amount of threat would be placed in a scheme, you take damage instead. Okay, hold on. With that upgrade that only makes me take 1 damage, this card actually becomes very interesting with Spider-Ham. We have 3 copies of Making an Entrance, which I have used before. I do remember liking this card. This is the one where you flip, I think. This is a 1-cost event. When you're here, sorry for that. Motorcycle. It's a 1-cost event for, let's see. When your hero makes a basic thwart, it gets +2 thwart for that thwart. Wait, hold on. Let me read it again. When your hero makes a basic thwart, it gets +2 thwart for that thwart. After the thwart ends, if your hero removed all threat from that way, heal 2 damage from your hero. All right. So if you remove all the threat from a scheme, you heal 2 damage. This goes really nice with one of my favorite cards, One Way or Another. Love this card so much. 0-cost event. Max 1 per round. Search the encounter deck for a side scheme, reveal it, and draw 3 cards. This card is game-changing, especially if you're holding something to remove threat in your hand. You basically bring out a side scheme, look for the weakest one for the most part, play one of those, especially the one that just came out, right? If you need to heal, you can take the threat off and heal. Love that card. We have 3 copies of Followed, a 1-cost upgrade. I know this is in the game. I don't remember what it was. Attached to a side scheme. When attached side scheme is defeated, deal 4 damage to an enemy. Yeah, there you go. If you have all that in your hand, you can play that on the side scheme. Once you remove all the damage, then you're just dealing. Once you reveal a threat, you're dealing so much damage. All right, there we go. So that's 3 copies of Upgrade. Sorry, 3 copies of Overwatch, which is a 0-cost upgrade. I've heard about this card on Reddit the other day. Let's see what it does. Attached to a scheme. Max 1 per scheme. When any amount of threat is removed from the attached scheme by a thwart, discard this card and remove an equal amount of threat from a different scheme. Wow, that's really strong. Holy crap. This might be an auto-include in my Justice decks. That's insane. When any amount of threat is... Wow, that's really strong. All right, let's see the basic cards we have. We have Scarlet Spider. You should have been a regular hero, but that's okay. You are a 4-cost ally with 1 thwart, 2 attack, 1 consequential damage on each, 4 health. Play only if you control a Web Warrior. That's easy. When you reveal an encounter card, name a card type, then look at that card. If the card is that of the name type, deal 1 damage to Scarlet Spider and draw a card. All right, little risk reward going on there. We have Spider, 2 cost ally, 2 thwart, 1 attack, 2 consequential damage on that thwart with 2 health. Only play if you control a web warrior. That's easy again. When defeated, add Spider to your hand if she was defeated by taking excess consequential damage. Oh my god, that's really good. This is almost like a never-ending ally. That might also be an auto-include in my web warrior decks. 2 copies of Team Building Exercise, which I might have to use now because of all the web warrior allies we've been getting. Let's see. To support Exhaust Team Building Exercise, play a card from your hand that shares a trait with your hero, reducing its resource cost by 1. So we've got 3 copies of these. If you get a bunch of these out, you essentially can play allies for free. 1 copy of Web of Life and Destiny. We've had this before. Basically, if you have a web warrior out, this is a free, and anytime a web warrior leaves play, you draw a card. Nice. Let's see what the obligation is. May flip to alter ego and choose. It's called I Really Want a Hot Dog. Exhaust Peter Parker and remove 1 tune counter from him. Remove I Really Want a Hot Dog. Okay, that's fine. Or you are stunned. If you're already stunned, this card gains Surge. I might also take that as well with a Justice deck. All right. Let's take a look at his Nemesis. Here's the side scheme. When this is defeated, the Green Gobbler attacks the player who defeated the scheme. If the Green Gobbler is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for him and put him into play, engage with the player. Oh, this sucks. That's strong. And it has an extra encounter card on it. Oh, that's annoying. All right. Here's the Green Gobbler. 1 scheme to attack for health. After the Green Gobbler engages you, discard all counters from each card you control. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Damn. All right. Here is his Gobbler Glidin. He gets +1 to scheme, +1 to attack. You attach it to him. If you can't, this goes to a minion, so this gets out and play no matter what, and they get the aerial trait. Feast on this. 2 copies of this. You take 2 damage and you're confused. If you're already confused, this card gains Surge. Now that card sucks because it seems like Peter Porker, Spider Ham over here, loves to flip. All right, let's see some of the extra cards we got. 3 copies of, what are you? Warrior of the Great Web. It's a 1 cost upgrade. Attach to the character with Spider in its title. Okay. Attached character gains the Web Warrior trait. After a Web Warrior ally leaves play, after a Web Warrior ally leaves play, attached character gets +1 attack until the end of the phase. Oh, ally gets +1. Hold on, sorry. Attached to a character with the Spider in its title. Attached character gains the Web Warrior trait. All right. After a Web Warrior ally leaves play, the attached character gets +1 attack until the end of the phase. Okay, I see what's going on here. So they're basically giving us the ability to give like original OG Spider-Man a Web Warrior trait and some benefits for that with a +1 to attack. All right, let's see. They've been giving us some extra modulars, which I'm very happy about. This is called the Inheritors, Hunting the Spider Totems. Forced Interrupt. This is a 6 threat side scheme. When the villain phase begins, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Put each Inheritor minion discarded this way into play, engage with the player who controls a Web Warrior character if able. Otherwise, put each Inheritor minion discarded this way into play, engage with the first player. So this kind of is pretty strong. I'm guessing there's a bunch of minions in here. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, these are all minions. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we have Bora is a 3 scheme, 1 attack minion with 5 health. Each Inheritor minion gains 1 acceleration icon. Well, that sucks. When revealed, if a web warrior character is in play, place 1 threat on each scheme. We have bricks, 1 scheme, 2 attack, 5 health. Each inherited minion gains patrol. If a web warrior character is in play, place 2 threat in the main scheme. Deimos, 1 scheme, 3 attack, 6 health. Each inherited minion gains stalwart. Oh my god, so basically they just make each other stronger. When revealed, if a web warrior character is in play, stun the character you control. Genix, 2 scheme, 2 attack, 6 health. Each inheritor gains guard. If a web warrior character is in play, give Genix a tough status card. Karn, 1 scheme, 3 attack, 5 health. Each inheritor minion gains overkill and piercing. When revealed, if web warrior is in play, discard an upgrade or support you control. Morloon, 2 scheme, 2 attack, 5 health. Each inheritor gains +1 attack. When revealed, take 2 damage for the web warrior. Solus, 2 scheme, 3 attack, 7 health. Each inheritor minion gains villainous. When revealed, give Solus a face down boost card for the web warrior. And Verna, 1 scheme, 1 attack, 6 health. Each inheritor minion gains retaliate. That sucks. When revealed, web warrior deal 1 damage to each character you control. Man, this inheritors module is really strong. If you want to test a web warrior deck, man, that is the modular to put. Spider-Gwen. I call her Spider-Gwen. Ghost Spider is one of my favorite ones to use, so I'm interested in testing this inheritors against her. But all right, so there you go. There is Spider-Ham. I'm interested to see how he plays. I will be playing a game with him with the built-in Justice deck. I'll probably do Rhino because I know Rhino the best. I know he's, a little swingy, a little easy, but I've never played this before. So overall, quick impressions. He seems mid-tier. He needs to flip a lot. A lot of this revolves around using the cartoon counters, but I do like that you can use them as wild resources. So, there's a bunch of different things I might be able to do with this, like maybe aggression, being able to play something like dropkick. I'm interested in messing around with this, but overall, he seems fine. I'll have a better understanding of him once I play him. Thanks everyone for watching.